the recording. Yeah. Sorry for the last session. The meeting got ended abruptly last time. We were discussing about the in operator. So we'll be having a new example today, and I'll be covering the new operator with the new example. Okay. So just a minute. Amrita is telling something. Okay. Somehow people are not able to join. They are trying and it's not allowing. So Amrita, I can see you are there. Can you hear me, Amrita? You're there, Amrita?
Yep, now.
Okay. Okay.
It was not allowing me to join with audio. That's what.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I was just telling that the last meeting got ended abruptly. I really apologize. We were discussing about the in operator earlier for the kids table. So today I'm going to take an interesting table about the women wardrobe, and I'm going to cover this in operator in this example as well. And I can, if needed, I can go back to the kids table and explain there as well. So to start with, since everybody in the house are having wardrobe and they are arranging things based on the category. So we, as of now, for our example, we are taking a women wardrobe. Each of the items in our wardrobe, I have given an ID assigned to it. There are different categories our wardrobe has, like the items our wardrobe has, like we have dresses, we have jewelries, we have shoes, we have boots, different kinds of items we keep in our wardrobe. For that, we are going to store that as a category. What is the name of the items? If I'm having a dress, what kind of a dress it is, what brand the dress belongs to, what is the color of the dress, and the size of the dress. It can be small, medium, large, XL. And if it is shoes related, I can give shoes related sizes there. And for each of the item, I have a category, or I mean, I have an occasion assigned to, whether it's a formal shoes, formal top, formal dress, or party wear, casual work, if I'm wearing it every day. So I'm just taking this example so that everybody can understand easily. When we will write the query, you can imagine how we are going to fetch the data. So imagine a wardrobe, you're opening it and saying, okay, I want to wear a black colored dress today, and automatically the black colored dress comes out of your wardrobe. You don't have to search for it, right? So here, by writing the select query, is going to help us in actually selecting the dress, and I just have to mention the parameter what kind of a dress I need, and it will automatically come as a result to me. So imagine that scenario, then it is going to be very easy for you to write the SQL query. So suppose, let me see and let me show you how our data looks like. So what I'm trying to do is I'm selecting, I want to see all the rows, I want to see all the parameters or all the columns from my women wardrobe table and its data. So when I have run this query, it is telling me, yes, there is a category of dresses, there is a category of tops. And for each of these categories, I have different kinds of an item name, whether that's a jeans, whether that's a sweater, whether it's a loafer, sneaker, it's a coat, puffer jacket, rep dress, midi dress, denim dress. And for all those items, I will be having a brand associated to it, whether it is a Calvin Klein, Zara, Everland, Veja, Burberry, and a color, size, and occasion, as I mentioned. So this is our data look like. If I want to know the number of rows I have in my table, what column, what query I am going to use it. So we usually count the number of rows with the count function. So we will write count, and then I will just provide all, it means all rows. So I'll say all rows from women wardrobe, all rows, all columns. And every SQL statement is going to end with a semicolon. So when I will run this, let me comment the first command. If I execute, it will say I have 30 rows. So I have 30 different items in my wardrobe. Okay. So you can see this screen, right? Hello?
Yeah, we can see.
So now tell me, what do you want to get from your wardrobe? You want a black color dress? You want all the black color dresses to choose from? You want small size things in your wardrobe? Or you want to wear a night out dress? So suppose if I take an example for a night out dress, what I will write? Can anybody help me writing this query? So I'm going to select what? I'm going to select that particular row. So all the columns for that particular row, I will say star from, what is the table name? It's women wardrobe. Now tell me the condition. So I'm saying I want to wear a night out dress. So what should I write here? And then night out is present in my occasion column. Any guesses?
Where dress occasion is equal to night out.
Yes. So there is no column name as dress. I have
Okay, yeah.
occasion column. So I will say, okay, where occasion equals night out. And I'll run it. And I got only one row. I just have only one night out dress in my cupboard or my wardrobe, which is this. So there could be possibility I have something more than one. Suppose if I want to find out any work related dresses or work related items. So I will just say occasion equal to work. And then I got tops, I got shoes, and I got another top. So now all the dresses which I was wearing till last month, say suppose it's not fitting me, and I wanted to choose from so earlier say suppose S small size was fitting me. So now it is not fitting me. What I will say is where size is greater than, where size is not equal to S. So whatever S items, small size items which was present in my women wardrobe, it's not fitting me right now. So what I'm going to say, okay, whichever size which is not S, go ahead and get me those items from my wardrobe. So I will just run it and it will give you. So since we have shoes and other things or boots or jeans, your sizes will differ for jeans and sneakers. But if you were working on only the dresses, here in this result, you will not see any S size dress because we have said that I don't want any S size dress to be seen or S size items to be seen from my wardrobe. I just said this exclamation mark equal to. This exclamation mark is telling me it is not equal to. You can see my screen, right? I'll zoom it. So when I am matching something, it's going to be equal to. But if I don't want that to be matched, I will say not equal to. This not is nothing but an exclamation here. Got this query?
Yeah, can we write it down like where if we are looking only for dress, so where size, if we just want to specify where dress size is not equal to S or dress size is equal to M.
Dress size equal to M. Yes. So you want to say, okay, you want the category to be dresses. So you know, right? The Nordstrom dresses are actually in the sizes will be in numbers. But if you're going to an Old Navy store, your sizes will be in SML, right? So here my dresses itself is having two sizes. It's having a number as well as my SML sizes. So I can say, okay, my category has to be say M. Or there is a possibility some of the Nordstrom dresses fitting me is like L, and some of the Nordstrom dresses itself from the same brand is fitting me the size is M. So I can say I want a category, I want size as M or either M or L, right? So or, yes, last time we have discussed, or is like either one of the condition is going to be true, then the result will come back. So if M is going to match, result will come for M. If I have L in my records, then M data will also come back. So it's like both of them will come, or is like both in the sense any one of them matches, I will return the result. But when I'm putting an AND condition, it means I cannot say size equal to M and size equal to L. If I am doing that, I'll not get any record because the same row cannot have M and L also, right?
Right.
So this is either, and that AND is like both the condition needs to be true. So let me run this. So here, when I'm getting the sizes, I'm getting M dresses and L dresses. I have only one L dress in my data set. So you can mix and match. Say, okay, I want the item name. Here you are getting coat also, right? So you just want a dress to come in. So now this is one condition which is related to size, correct? And you will put another condition as and your item name like, and you will have the dress there. So anywhere, if the item name is containing a dress like sundress or mini dress or t-shirt dress, turtleneck dress, or so it will denim dress. So it is going to return you all the dresses where the size can be either M or L. But if I am not going to put this dresses here, then the result will be different. I want this condition to be in the same block because if I don't do that, then the AND is going to happen on this. So this will become one condition. Sorry. The size equal to M will become this condition. And the OR thing will be like this condition. So you have to specify, just like our when we have in our mathematics, we put parentheses to make sure the conditions or the operation which we are trying to do is going to happen the way we want. That is where we will try to put this open and close parentheses. So similarly, when we are trying to write the queries, if you want that condition to be happening together, then you will put that brace there. And when you will write the AND condition, it will be an independent and it is going to AND the result with what you are getting it here. So this query, are you comfortable or should I explain it again? Till this part you got it, right? Either I want M or L, correct? So again, when I'm saying M or L, I'm getting sweater also, and I'm not interested in sweater. I just wanted to put one more condition saying, okay, I want a size from my women wardrobe as M or L, medium or large, but that should be a dress. So I will add a condition here again with AND operator and say item name. Now, or you can directly say that I just want the floral. I'm putting like, that is where the confusion is, I believe. So I just want this floral sundress. And the sizes can be any of this. So let me run it. So you got floral sundress where the size was M. Since we were having only one L record, that is where the other record did not come in. But if I would have another L floral sundress, it would have come in this result. Any confusion here? Any number of conditions you can put. Only thing is we need to actually, so when we write the query, if we write in this way, the select statement in first line, from wherever table name is another line, and whatever condition you are going to put in another line. So that way you will be able to read it properly and you will be able to understand. So after select, what we are trying to do is, I just want to say, I just want to know the brand. Okay. I'm not interested in any of the other things. Say, I will say, I just wanted to select the brand. So after select, what we are saying, we need the columns. If people are, any question? Okay, so after select, when we are giving the column, it can be single column, it can be multiple columns, or it can be all the columns. So all the columns can be given as star. And if you want a single column, then you will give directly that column name, or you can say multiple columns with comma and run like this. So after from, you are saying, I want to select from, you want to select what? You want to select the item name and the brand from women wardrobe, which is going to be a table. And my conditions are, I want only M and L sizes dresses. That too, the dress name which I have should be the floral sundress, because it's sunny outside, I'm going to beach, I want to wear the floral dress. You got this? Any questions here? Okay. So now let me go ahead and write another query.
Megha, I think Yashasvi has some query. She put it in chat.
Hello, yeah. The question is, what if we just put item name first and then the size?
Yeah, you can you hear
That
me?
way, yes,
Yes, we can do
I,
any. Okay, so this is a great
that
question.
way, I don't think brackets. I mean, parentheses are not required, I guess.
So
Since
this
we'll
is
be using,
yeah, this is another great question which has been asked. So suppose I have lots of data, and if I am going to sort it based on M or L, so I will put the condition first, which is either indexed or which is going to give me the lesser result. So performance wise, if I'm going to put this before, because my floral sundresses are less, right? So I've got only two. When the optimizer is going to run this, query. First, what it is doing, it is trying to find out all the items, all the items in your table with item name as floral dresses. So optimizer is going to get only 2 records. And then when it is trying to put the size M or L condition, for it to execute it, it is going to be very fast, because the result after the floral sundress is very less. If I am going to put size M or L beforehand, then I was having lot of M and L records. So if you see the presentation, I was having so many M dresses or so many L dresses, suppose, and then I'm going to put a filter on the top of it. So performance wise, we will put the columns firstly, which is going to help me run the query fast. So now whatever Srujan, right?
yes.
Yeah, whatever Srujan suggested, his point is also valid. If we are going to put this condition beforehand, and you don't have to worry about, I mean, like as a beginner, you can put any condition anywhere, but when you're putting this item name first, it is going to filter it, and then that, just for clarity purpose, even though if you do it like that, it may work, but for clarity purpose or for other programmers purpose, we are trying to give more clarity by putting the parentheses. So even if it is going to work it, we will try to put it in the parentheses, so that in future, if he is going to add any and or more or conditions, he knows that this has to go together. Got it?
Yes. Got it. So when we take performance criteria too, then we usually go for something where we could just filter the data in an easier way.
Yeah. So I'll give a very basic example. Say suppose I am working on accounts table and transaction tables. Okay. So for each account, you will be having multiple transactions, correct? For each account, you'll be having multiple transactions in your bank. Okay. But all your, as an individual, you are seeing your account and your transaction. But bank is having many people's account and many people transactions. So if I am going to try to join this query, or if I try to extract a transaction for that particular account, I will put a where clause here saying where account ID equal to whatever your account ID is, suppose ABCD or customer ID. And then I'm going to put some condition here. So whatever condition related to transaction, I want, say, suppose transaction date equal to, say, today, or sys date, something like that. Sys date is like, say, current date or cur date in MySQL. Cur date. Okay, cur date is function. So if I say, okay, transaction date is equal to cur date first and give the account ID at the last. So what it is trying to do is, it is trying to fetch all the transactions of all the accounts. And after that, on the top of it is going to put the account ID filter. But if I do it like this, if I'm giving the account ID first, it means at the end, when it is trying to fetch the data, it will try to filter only by transactions or only by account related information. Then on the top of it, my transactions can be, say, thousands. And on the top of thousands, it is trying to match, okay, today I have done only 10 transactions, it is going to return that. But when you reverse these conditions, so this is how we increase the performance of queries. Sometimes the way we are joining the queries, sometimes the way we are using the indexes of those queries. I'm going to cover everything, whatever we are discussing right now in detail, to make sure anybody can write the query very easily. But if he's not writing query which is optimized properly, then the system is going to fail later. He will not know what is happening in the system, why it is getting slow, and why the page is loading with data slowly. Got it? So as of now, we can put any condition anywhere. We can put condition anywhere, but maybe one step further we will take later. So we will come to know, okay, when we should be aware of which condition to go first, which condition to go later, and how to join, when to use inner join. I mean, there are many concepts which we have not covered. I'll not get into those things, but yeah, it was a really great question. We need to consider the columns properly in the where clause. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So another example, I will take it as the in clause, the in operator we were discussing last time, and the meeting got ended abruptly. For that, we have another example here. So I want to select from women wardrobe where category is either in shoes, is in shoes or coats. So I just want to see how many shoes I have and how many coats I have. I'm not counting it. I just wanted to see all the shoes and all the coats which are available in my wardrobe. So I'll just run this. So if you see, we got all the columns in the result because we said I want to select all the columns from my table, which is women wardrobe here. What is the condition? Where category should be in shoes and coats. So I got category as shoes and coats. So I was having only 3 records in my database or in my table. So I got only 3 here, 2 shoes and 1 coats. So in operator is helping me to give multiple. I can do the same thing as or here, saying my category is equal to shoes or category is equal to coats. So same thing, I'll do it with or. This is just another way of writing query. I mean, the same query can be written in multiple ways. Sometimes the way we are using are having the same, going to take the same execution time. Sometimes maybe say in operator is going to take a lot of time instead of direct equal check. So I can comment multiple lines using this as well. So here, you remember, we got 3 rows, right? I'm going to run the same query in the new query, and let's see if we get the same result or not. So we got 2 shoes and 1 coats. Same results, multiple queries. I have used in operator. I can directly go ahead and check with equals and put an or there. So I want shoes or coats. So when I'm saying in, it means the value can be either shoes or coats, but not anything other than this 2 when we are using in clause in operator. And when we are using or here, it means I want either shoes or coats. And if it cannot be possible, the same record will have shoes and coats because we are direct matching it with equal to sign. So category is either shoes or coats. Fetch me those records. So it is fetching you those. Any questions in this one? So meeting is again going to end in 10 minutes. Let me finish 3-4 queries quickly. So we will cover up this table. I want all the dresses, or sorry, all the items from my women wardrobe table where color is black. This is just an exact match. So I got all the results, be it outwear, dresses, which is having black in color. Even tops, doesn't matter what the category is, the color should be black. So if I would have shoes which was black in color, that also would have come here. Anything black in my wardrobe, I want to wear it today, say. Maybe some Panditji has told that I should wear black on Sunday. So I will try to search black in my wardrobe by giving this where clause as color equal to black. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. So now I wanted to see how many color items I have in my wardrobe. So there is something called as distinct keyword. If I say before that column name, if I am going to put distinct, it means it is going to distinctively give me all the unique values for that column. So suppose I have black color dresses, I have yellow color dresses, I have blue color dresses. So I wanted to see how many color dresses I have. But that should not be repeated. As of now, you can see black, 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 black. But if you put a distinct here, it will just give you black once. Even if you have black multiple times, because I am interested in knowing what all color dresses I have, not how many, what all color dresses I have, I wanted to see. So I'm just running that query with distinct colors. So it is telling me I have black color dresses or tops or jeans or anything. Maybe it will cover the shoes also. And then I have multicolor, ivory and gray. Okay, I have few more. I think almost all. Women wardrobe will have everything actually. Yeah, so you got it, right? Distinct is giving you distinct results for that particular column. And not only on color, I can do that on any other column. Say suppose I have item name. So distinct item name, sorry, distinct category, let me put. So it will be easy to see how many category items I have. So I have dresses, I have tops, I have bottoms, I have shoes, but nowhere I can see a bag here, handbag. So I will go on weekend and buy some handbags which I don't have in my wardrobe. Or some jewelries, that is also not mentioned here. Got it?
Yes.
Yeah. So distinct can be put before any column. It will just give you the distinct values, even if those values are repeated. So now you can put any condition whichever you want to. So let me give some more examples. So suppose I want to know how many Calvin Klein brand items I'm owning. Maybe I just wanted to sell that brand, or I wanted to see how many party dresses I have. So I will say occasion equal to party. Based on what data I have, I will say equal to party or night out. Or if I want to go on a wedding, so I'll try to search for a wedding in my occasion. So one thing you might have noticed in this, though I have not covered the create table creation because we are just querying the database. We just wanted to know how the selection of the rows or the columns happens. I did not want to put burden on you by just going to the theories and looking at what is DDL, data definition language, what is DML, how we create the table, how we create the primary key. So once you're familiar with the queries, then if I go and say, okay, you might have wondered how the data has been gone to this table. As of now, you have just joined an organization, you have got the table name, and they might ask you to do some analysis on the top of it. But somebody has created that table. They might have thought, okay, the category cannot be more than 50 characters, like the category keyword. Say, suppose I have a category of dresses, tops, and bottoms. So I cannot have a 50-word character in the category, right? So based on some analysis, they have decided these numbers, saying item name can go up to 100. Brand name cannot go beyond 50. The size cannot go beyond 10. The occasion cannot go beyond 50. So while creating the table, you are mentioning how you want to hold the data in. So suppose you have a maid at your home and you're asking them to serve, say, juice to guests. So she's not going to go and get the juices in the bowl, right? She's going to get the juices in the glasses. So whichever, there are particular things which are going to be used for, there are particular type of a vessel that is going to be used when you are using or eating your dinner or lunch, right? Similarly, in database, when you're trying to store some value, it has to go in that particular kind of a variable. So I cannot say my category is actually a number because it is going to store string values here. It is going to have letters in it, right? So I am going to create character variable, which is nothing but a varchar in my database. ID is just a number. So I will not use string here. I will not use characters here. I know it is just a number. The salary of an employee cannot be a string variable. It has to be a number variable so that you can perform some operation on the top of it. So in future, if you want to know how many people in my company is actually getting more than 50 lakhs, right? So that 50 comparison with the greater than sign needs to be done. For that, I'm going to use an integer variable to hold the salary column, salary value in it, right? Similarly, the way we are holding the say particular dish, we are having a specific kind of a vessel or a plate or a glass, right? So similarly, in database, to hold a particular value, we actually use that particular kind of a variable data type. So as of now, since ID is a number, we have used it as an int, which is nothing but an integer. Category and all these things are having a letters in it. We have used varchar. And while defining the varchar, we have passed the size of it, length of it, that beyond this, it cannot hold that much value. And since this is the table, I'm saying, okay, I want to have, so it can be possible. I don't know the brand of that particular item. I don't know the color of that particular item. Even size is actually gone from my dress or shoes or something. I don't know. But the category and the item name cannot be null. So I'm saying, okay, define these two variables. Value is not null. When you have joined an organization, obviously you would be having employee name there, right? Employee name, employee salary. But it can be possible they don't know your passport number or passport information. So passport information can be null. It can hold an empty value. But your employee name, employee salary, employee date of birth, those values cannot be null, because when you join, they will take all this personal information. For emergency, they will take your address, emergency phone number, and all, right? So we are going to discuss in detail about how we are going to create the table. Since I mean, like, since we have used this one wardrobe table and just finished up with this select queries, wanted to give an overview of how I have created that table. So now the table is created, which is empty. Somehow the data also needs to be inserted. For that, we can use insert table, insert into queries. So that is also a DDL. It's like data definition language. Okay, next class, I am going to cover these DDLs. Since we have done a lot of query things, there are many other things which we have to use while querying the database. There are group by, inner joins, and all. Meeting is going to end in 30 seconds. So thank you so much for your time. Tomorrow we are going to cover little bit theory, but we'll still do the hands-on. Thank you so much. Any questions you can drop me, and whatever queries I was showing, I have posted in the GitHub. I'll share the link on the WhatsApp chat.
Thanks, Megha. Megha, sorry.
Sure. Thank you.